Alrighty, what's up, guys? Let me turn on some music. I don't have a particular plan as to what I'm gonna do. I have a couple different ideas. Should probably up a daily note. Okay. Ideas of what I'm gonna do in the stream. I'm gonna start the RL project. Need to clean up my resume at one point. But maintenance. What else do I want to do? Let me read a Pinterest paper. Trying to think if I want to do anything else. No, this seems fine. Okay, so I need to make a new project. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, what do I want to do with this actually? So I gotta think a little bit. I guess I should do like well, let's become transformative technology. Okay, whatever. It's a branch of machine learning where an agent learns to make decisions. Yeah, this is what I want to do. The system that sees an apple but correctly. The system is told wrong. It's an apple. It learns from its mistake. So, I guess I could just do this in cursor. Get into plan mode. I think an image would be good. Just need like a so ball is spawned. 1 second, sorry. Okay. Basic premise is an initial ball is spawned. Middle of this. User. Is the straight line trajectory into upper space on the screen. Upper space on the screen occupied by some number of boxes. Boxes appear in a row each time that all the balls reached the bottom of the screen. I don't know if this is going to work. I kind of am a little bit out of touch with how good stuff is now. What the fuck? It creates renders? What the fuck is happening on my screen? Okay, let me read through this, I guess. Grid of bricks with health values. Yeah, ball collection starts with 1. This looks mostly fine. I don't know know if I like that, but I can probably change it later. Oh, did I press build too quickly? I'm intrigued how this will turn out. In the meantime, let's read a Pinterest article. Pinterest data processing needs grow as our current Hadoop based the big data platform. Tough ass name. As Pinterest data processing needs grow and as our current the BPD team within data engineering started considering alternatives for our next generation massive scale data processing platform. This blog post series, we share details of our subsequent journey, the architecture of our next gen data processing platform, and some insights we gained along the way. I thought this was part 1. Yeah. Encouraged by its growth and popularity, increasing adoption of the big data community, we explored Kubernetes. Extensive support for containers, obviously. Custom Spark fork. Leverage key technical improvements such as GDP support. What's up, big dog? I don't really know what this stream is, by the way. I'm kind of just jumping around between a couple things. I thought I might as well stream. A comprehensive evaluation of running Spark on various platforms, leaning towards Kubernetes-focused frameworks with the following advantages. What are you doing now? I was reading some Pinterest papers. I haven't been like properly assigned my team yet. Oh shit, yeah. What's up? I've not been keeping my things well enough. I should probably check in on that actually. I can check like resolution. No. Goals? Okay, what have I been doing? I haven't done that. I have done this. I have done this. I did not do this. I'm in the process of this. Actually, I'm not doing as bad as I thought I was. Studying for my A levels and procrastinating? Dude, Godspeed. I'm quite a bit burnt out of school. I need to fucking work out more, dude. I have not done this, like, at all. But also, where I live right now, it is literally negative 30 with wind chill outside, so I'm just gonna give myself an excuse. Are we still going? We're still going. I wonder how that's gonna turn out. Stop it. Unlike Hadoop. Hadoop is just like big map reduce, right? Yeah. I should really do some stuff with Docker. Get 1,000,000 subs, will you remember me? If I get 1,000,000 subs, dude, I did something different with my life, because I'd make the shittiest fucking content. Of course I'll remember you. It provides more fine-grained support. I mean, yeah, it's just like Docker forward. That's like what Kubernetes is. Unicorn? That's such a funny name. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm counting on, Sam. I haven't like been told my like official team yet though, which is kind of annoying because I want to start studying stuff. How you doing, Sam? I actually didn't know Kubernetes doesn't have batch-based scheduling. That feels like obscene to me. Why does it not have that? My 3-month internship, we usually give our interns 2 weeks to onboard and 2 weeks to draft their good. Oh, gotcha. That's pretty cool. I feel like I've asked this before, but how is your like? I keep reading stuff. Granted, it's on Reddit, but that like every AWS team just like kills their people. Did you just get like lucky with having a chill team or something? Because I read like the r/CS majors and people are just like, yeah, if you go to Amazon, just like expect to die for a summer. Which is like kind of funny. Wait, so it is a thing now. Batch processing refers to executing a series of tasks or jobs without requiring immediate manual interaction. Jobs like data transformation, building software. A big company has good and bad teams. It's 100% dependent on your manager. Well, I bet I have the same or better work-life balance than Googler. I mean, that makes sense. I'm praying I get a good team for Pinterest. But also, I'm remote. Which I don't know if I'm going to, like, live to regret. Because they told me in the beginning, like, do you want to be in person or remote? And I was like, bro, if you match me to a team, I'll do whatever. And then they told me, okay, you're remote. But I feel like that's so much harder to make connections, so like I'm kind of tweaking a little bit. But alas, I don't know what that's doing, but whatever. What else did I want to do? The internship, they flew me out and gave me housing money, and then it turned out everyone on the team was remote, so I was forced to be remote too, and it sucked. Yeah, that's what I'm scared about, Sam. I'm very, I don't know, I'm just gonna have to be like so proactive in trying to like make connections and like learn correctly. Yeah, I don't know. It's it's something I've thought quite a bit about, but there's not much I can do because like I got matched, got told I'm remote, so whatever. I guess there could have been a world in which I say get me on a non-remote team, and then they just whatever. Like with your assigned mentor that makes or breaks it. If they don't give a shit, you'll have a hard time. That's why I feel like so much of this is just like literally a coin flip. Whatever. Oh, they do use Terraform. Mitchell mentioned. Usually people are chill. In terms of just kind of just dumped on somebody. Dude, I'm just hoping they like me. Get on my knees and beg for a return offer. I promise I'll learn you a thing or two. I promise. It says good culture, I heard. Dude, I've heard like somewhat similar things, except I've heard they promo really slow. But I mean, that's why, like, not that, but largely it's why I want to return offer. It seems like a good place to work, but I'm like putting more stress on myself. Number of frameworks are available for community. I don't know why I'm reading this. It doesn't really apply to what I think actually that I'm going to be doing. The thing that I'm actually kind of confused with what I'm doing is they said I got assigned to like, I guess what I should do is like platform backend infra at Pinterest. So actually, I mean, it probably is this. I emailed my intern manager and some motherfuckers on the team asking for reading materials and how I can prep, and they were like, "Relax, bro." See, yeah, now I'm personally in that spot now. It's like I did reach out to a dude on LinkedIn, and I got ghosted though. I don't think he touches LinkedIn anymore. I don't know. Like, to be honest, Sam, it's like weird not to have something to stress about with regard to employment. So I feel like I'm arbitrarily creating stress on myself where it's like I need to be doing something to make myself like a better candidate in the future. And it's like it's probably not healthy, but whatever. What the fuck is this curling? No, no thank you. Um let's see what this created. I'm like quite interested. Um Wait, what the fuck? Okay, I did a pretty good job. Wait, this is Fuego, low key. Except that geometry is definitely not how that works. Huh? What was a Pinterest interview like? It was weird. They were Pinterest specific questions, so both of mine actually ended up being like just 2D array problems. Like they were not hard. But every tagged question, like I was prepped to the fucking gills to do like LeetCode hards, like DP stuff, and it was literally like two images, but images were like 2D arrays, and then just like doing some operation. Like one of them was like scaling and up and scaling down based on some bounding box algorithm. And when I was like talking through with the guy, I thought it was like something a little bit more complicated, similar to what I had done in a parallel computing class that I did, like a scaling algorithm. And then he was like, no, 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 much simpler than that. And I was like, okay, sure. I think honestly, I got lucky, like quite lucky, but so I'll take it. I was very prepped, but okay. A couple things are wrong with this. This is pretty good. Actually, the initial or the line trajectory should only display until a collision would occur, i.e. to start trajectory goes in a single ray until a collision. Also, if two balls were to start and aim at the same position, they should follow the exact wonder when this stuff will be allowed in interviews. Everyone uses it at work. I mean, I hope so. It does feel very like disconnected currently, where it's like you prep so much, like you go to NeetCode, you go to LeetCode, you spend fucking forever doing this, and I am not of the opinion that LeetCode is useless, not at all. But it just feels like arbitrary in the way of like I spent before my interview probably like 20 hours doing like LeetCode hards and LeetCode mediums. And then I do it and my interview like isn't that hard. And then I just don't think about it. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with LeetCode hards like should just be like for the fun of it. Cuz it's like this is a medium, pair some. I could definitely do this. And it's like that's not that bad. This is like realistic, like a fine question. I kind of liked how Pinterest interviews were actually. They seemed more applicable. What's up, John? Also, Sam, what is your current like AI setup? I feel like I'm out of touch with like AI setups. I just have Cursor because like I don't pay for Claude. So I'm kind of broke. Okay, this is better. So one ray, that's good. Internal version of Claude Code. Interesting. What the fuck is internal? I don't know if you're allowed to like say this, but like what is internal about it? Yeah, Jen, I'm also interested. Are you using any AI code? Because I remember you were a staunch like anti-AI person. Anthropic model. Oh yeah. Is that like that's like the there's like a custom Opus one, right? Right? Still don't use any AI? Dude, I feel like that's crazy, John. Yeah, okay. Because the last time I did, or the last internship that I had, we had to use like the 1 million context window thing. See how it reacts in here. Okay, I mean, this is pretty good for my needs. It's kind of funny. It's kind of fun. Yeah, I fixed the small problem of typing. I mean, I feel like at this point it's... haven't written unit tests. Surely we at least read them. I had like another idea. I guess I should probably create a Git thing for this. If you review the PRs and approving on behalf of AWS. They're all AI. Dude. Are we gonna be, Chad, are we gonna be out of a job? I used to like say that as kind of like a meme. I kind of don't know anymore as a junior dev. I kind of don't know. I mean, obviously you'll always need like software engineers. But it's like, what the fuck is my job gonna be? I don't know. I don't know. Anywho. I wanted to add something. Oh yeah, I mean, like a stretch goal that I had, not a stretch goal, a goal I had for this was like, when you say the load into the game, you can like, I don't know if this is gonna come through, but you can like scroll through the level and like model it, or like see this, and I wanted to create like a, something that can like scan this. I don't know how that would work actually. I quit my job because I got too stressed out and was on too much Adderall, and I still don't know anymore either. Service like breakdowns, maybe 30% planning and system architecture, design reviews, 20% meeting. It's crazy it's down to like 10%. I don't know. Cause like, dude, I got a whole nother year until I graduate. Until I'm even a fucking year one of experience. Whoosh. Create some power-ups in the load. For one would be that trigger when balls collide with it. These should not reflect the balls. A row laser beam in which when a ball passes through, it does that. It does 1 damage to all blocks in the row. similar vertical laser beam as above, cross laser beam as above, i.e. vertical and horizontal. What else is there in this fuck-ass game? Put way more emphasis on code review now. That makes sense. Dude, I'm fucking... It was negative... I had a test today, like, in my discussion section, that these motherfuckers did not make remote. So I had to go a negative 30 wind chill and walk 15 minutes to my campus. Fucking chuds. I think programming without AI is still better, but we don't live in a world where anyone will care about your code being littered with console. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm such a fence sitter on this topic, because it's like, with proper review and reprompting and stuff, you can get like pretty good fucking outputs, especially if you had like pre-existing structure. Like at Cody Chess last summer, dude, AI could do every fucking ticket. AI could do every ticket because there was a huge amount of infrastructure already set up, and so many of the tickets were like, hey, I want this page to be like this page, but change this, this, and this. And it's like, you used to need like a person that knows like the database and stuff and everything to like hook these things together. But like with all the examples, it's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just, I don't know what it's gonna be capable of in a year, and it's scary. Okay, what else is there in this fucking game? Well, let's just stick with this now, I guess. So I don't really know how to describe. Whatever. Triangle multiplier, which when a ball passes through this, 3 balls come out of the top middle, bottom right angled 45 degrees into the left, and bottom left angled 45 degrees down and to the right. Sasquatch means people won't question something for a better way of doing it if the code runs. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, to be honest, something that was weird at my Code Chess internship, they were very AI forward, and the CTO was like, what if at this point, like, the smell of code just doesn't matter as much anymore? Where it's like, you used to be like rigid with like how you structure files and stuff, and he's like, in his opinion, if Claude can do what it's doing, and it's better for it to have like a huge fucking file and not like a bunch of split up files, because then it has to grep around. He was of the opinion that was like, fuck it, let's just have a bunch of big files. And it's like, I mean, his entire workflow was AI, so like, if it's better for that, I mean, fuck it. Who is he to say? It's like it's a weird take, because it's so like anti everything you're taught as like the many years of experience, but it's like in his use case, like, yeah, one big file is better for him because he was barely hand rolling anything. So it's like, if it's better for the AI, that means it's all strictly better for him. See, like, John, you say it's brain dead, but then it's like, I don't know. Like, obviously, I don't like it. And there's definitely nuances to it, but it's weird. I just brought it up because it's weird to think, like, there are definitely practices that have pre-existed that are better for humans writing code. But is that similarly beneficial for these agents? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I saw brick and balls. Need an image of whatever. I'm just going to Excel draw. It was, oh my fucking flashbang. Jesus. Dark theme, please. Can I get a triangle in this bitch? How do I make a triangle? Give me more shapes. Dude, just give me a fucking triangle. Dude, please just give me a triangle. How do you do a triangle? I'm not lying. Surely there's a way. I'm just gonna draw one. Where's my triangle? Pew! Pew! Welcome to modern software engineering, guys. The future is now, Grandpa. What's this question box? It's in Cursor's plan mode. It like asks you questions after you plan to like make sure it's understanding. If it's better, then that's depressing. See, like, John, I'm not trying to like disagree with you. Like, I agree. Like a huge fucking file is like disgusting to think about for me. But like, it's like if it's better, it's better. I don't know. Obviously, whatever you want to say is better, but vastly overestimate how much faster AI actually makes them. See, again, I don't know if people are. Because it's at least like a 2 or 3x speed up. Because you just don't have to know as much of like the syntax and learning like new APIs and a bunch of bullshit like that. You know? Like even if the AI agent gets it wrong on the first, second, and third try, and it takes 5 iterations to get correct, like that's still, you're like doing it once compared to doing it 5 times and both ending up in the correct situation. Like, you can just like be faster because the iterations steps are just so much faster. Make sure if you don't know what you're doing. What do you mean? I just like fundamentally disagree if you're saying it's like useless. There's very clearly a value to this. Like, I feel like we're at the point it's like undeniable value. Oh yeah, Stack Overflow is definitely dead. Sent Mark your question, duplicate, call you a dumbass. Pin of shame. This question was asked 3.5 years ago and has 2 upvotes. You didn't find it, you fucking chud. How dare you? How dare you? Sam, what's your opinion on Ramp? One of my friends is going to Ramp and it seems pretty sick. I have never heard of it before today. But I was looking, I'm gonna try to find a fall internship. And that seems pretty cool. They don't end up like Brex. I don't know what Brex is. Don't think that any speed up is vast. I just think any speed up is vastly overestimated. I feel like a 2x speed up is not ridiculous to say. I feel like the people that say 1000x and 100x, maybe a little bit. I feel like anywhere from 2 to 10, I could probably believe. Brex is a financial company that got acquired. Capital One at like half their alleged value. All I know about Brex is it's close to Brexit. Hey, I'm using them. How different are they from Ramp then? I don't know. Quite similar to Ramp. I feel like over a month it just is, John. I feel like it just is. You gotta imagine from the perspective of a lot of software engineers are literally just Jira ticket Andes. Where it's that's all CodeHS was, to be honest. It's just you get a ticket and then it's hey, 8 years ago someone fucked up this shit. And it's fix it. It's a 5-line change and you used to have to be it was a 5-line change, but you have to chase some random shit. I don't know. Jira Hell Ed Parish. It was quite an experience over the summer. I did not have enough stuff to do to fill 8 hours. What do you get to build, Sam? What did AWS build? I don't know if you're even allowed to say, but what is cool things you get to build? Blue file freshness. Oh my god, can I tab correctly? File freshness compliance based on the rule you set up, the number of files that were scanned by the rule. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. AWS is so fucking... There's so much shit to AWS. Would have never thought this was a thing. That's pretty cool. Seems quality data for ETL. What is ETL? Also, you wrote all of this? These docs? Can I see a by Sam somewhere? This is really cool. Do you have metrics of how many people actually use this? Oh yeah, obviously you do. It's AWS. I wonder how much it gets used. Alright guys, let's see how our game is shaping up. Pew. The laser needs to have. The lasers should have visuals. What a stupid project I was working on. I snuck it in the final match one in the image. Wait, let me see this. Do you pay for cursor? I don't. It's for students. And I am a student. Wait, where? Am I an idiot? The only people who use it are corpos and some random small devs. GitHub Student does give free agent stuff. Other rule on the left. The left. And the image? Sam, I apologize. I might be fucking stupid. There's a whole tab of rules. Dude, I'm fucking cooked. I can't even. Rules? Rules. Configure data freshness? To document provision on the left, there's all this shit. File match. That's really cool. That shit was up, Sam. Let's get feedback to clean up our docs. Bro, does anybody read docs besides agents anymore? I don't know. I want to see you build a C++ web server. I could do that. I think this summer I'm going to be using Go or Python, though, so I'm kind of like... I should probably hand roll some Go stuff if I'm going to do anything. It's funny. These images are so dog shit. This is kind of funny, though. Go TCP server. Dude, I remember you used to push HTMX like a motherfucker. HTMX, HTMX, HTMX. I promise it's the future. Oh, so I'm probably gonna get off soon. I gotta call my girlfriend. Goes cool, that's rare. It is pretty cool. I'm like quite excited. I've become like so much of a Python Andy that it's kind of sad. Like I came into college and I was like, I'm gonna do embedded stuff, and then I just didn't do embedded stuff, and then I was like, I'm gonna do low level stuff, and then I just didn't do low level stuff. Also, the ball trajectory on this just doesn't make sense, but whatever. For a different day, I guess. But Go seems fun. I don't know. I'm like. I forgot a new day happened. I need to clean up my resume too if I'm gonna start applying. Fuck, I forgot I said I was gonna do this. I'm still like trying to figure out what specialty I want to go into. And I don't know. I'm on the platform like in for a role. Because I don't like how Markdown renders in NeoVim. I've tried a bunch of plugins and I like don't like it. But anyways, I feel like I'm like so jealous of like my friends that like know what they want to do in CS. Could be a generalist senior. That's true also. I feel like I should probably stop trying to pigeonhole myself. I don't know. We'll see. I'm very interested to see how this summer goes and how I like it. Like, return offer or not, I'm just like intrigued to see. Because I feel like the couple internships that I've had so far are just like not real. I don't know. Like CodeHS just feels like a fever dream. I found the demands of my job constantly change. Now in a front end dev, will soon be an AI dev. Dude, if I ever touch front end, I'd go be an electrician. I don't know. Go to do something like low level or whatever. You can probably find a team on pins. I think so. That is the good thing about these big companies is like if you really try, you can probably swap. Or at least talk to people about their jobs. Most enterprises, Python and Java. Yeah. I don't know, like I feel like that's almost like a fandom of like C++ truthers and C truthers. It's like either you're in fintech quant stuff, which like if you are, good for you. I don't know, personally I'm not very interested in finance and I'm not smart enough to do that. I don't like enjoy numbers to that level. But I don't know. The more I think about this, the more I just know nothing. And I feel like that's chill. I don't know. Ever since Java added var, I like it more. I haven't written Java in like 3 years. I have no fucking clue what happens in Java land. Yeah. Alright, gentlemen. I feel like life and luck and team matching might choose for you. Dude, I hope so. Do you know how badly I want somebody to just like tell me what to do? Look, I come from a family of creatives. Like, my sister's a graphic designer. My dad was in advertising. So was my mom. I'm like the first one to go like the technical route. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing at any point. Like, I'm just freeballing anything. So if somebody just like was like, you're gonna be on the X team, learn this, do this. Thank you. Thank you, I will. He's gonna tell you what to do. Sam, don't make me sad. I just want someone to tell me what to do. So look at your seniors and decide if you want to be them. If not, change. That's actually really good advice. Yeah. John, I need you to recant that statement. Do not say that I'm going to be. I will quit CS before I become a front end dev. I can promise you this. I will become an electrician before I do front end dev. Before I'm a React Andy, I will be an electrician. I really do like no coding on this stream anymore. I don't know what this channel is anymore, guys. It used to have such a clear purpose, coding every day until I got a job, and now I'm just literally freeballing for an hour, doing stand up. Oh God. on that lovely note, I'm gonna go to bed because it's 1 a.m. It's our front end team. I always feel bad. John, you gotta remember, not John, Sam, you gotta remember some people like front end. Like, I have a friend here that like all she wants to do is like UI front end dev. I'm like, who? I feel like they're more rare than like the latter. Like front end people are just like rare to interact with. Like real football, you're a rarity. You're a rarity. That's what I'm saying, Sam, bro. Give me the CLI. Whatever. All right. I might pull up for another stream tomorrow. I'll see if I maybe I do some resume stuff tomorrow. My resume is low key. Wait. Let me blank out the personal information on my resume. Cuz I just don't like where is it? Hello? Open sesame. Okay. This genuinely looks kind of shit, in my opinion. So, I kind of want to change some of this up. I don't like the format. I stole this from, if you guys know Shaman in the chat, I stole this from him a while ago, like the format. But like the more I look at it, the more it looks like unimpressive to look at. I need to get better bullets for 360 privacy. Yeah, I don't know. I'll change some of this up because like I don't know if I want to include the extracurriculars either. Who's to say? Whatever. Unix, LOL, dude. I'm a Unix truther. Used a Mac once. I use a Mac every day for 3 years. I was in the caves with Tony Stark. You get to pins, ask the recruiters what they liked about your resume. Got the great feedback. Should I not do that like now? Or do you mean like recruiters that, like new recruiters? Because I like have a Pinterest recruiter. I just gotta get better at reaching out to people. I should just like cold reach out to more people. Just be like, hey, I'm a student. I'm trying to be the goat. Please help. Still do that even with 2.5. Just like blind reach out to recruiters about resume or like anybody. Also, Sam, where are you interviewing? You said you had an interview next week. I feel like you're constantly interviewing, but you always stay at AWS. Reach out to people on LinkedIn. Yeah. I do just like have to do that. I just like should. I just look for keywords on your resume. Dude, ATS Max. Capital One offer? Nice. One of my friends just got a full-time offer from Capital One. He's gonna YAML Max. Dude, Bloomberg would be fucking sick. Layoff on Tuesday. Oh, shit. Surely you'll be fine. Surely. You're my goat, bro. You're my goat. Well, I'll check back in with you. I hope the best for you, obviously. You're a great guy. Okay. If I have time, I'll stream again tomorrow. But I'm gonna go call my girlfriend and go to bed. I don't know what this stream was. I don't know what this channel is anymore. But I really love talking to you guys. So, if anything, I enjoy that. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I hope you guys have a wonderful night.